How's your day going?
So, it's good, man. Put a futon and then mounted the TV and then put like a toy organizer cube up in the playroom for the lovely boy.
Nice.
And then yesterday I installed security cameras for the house.
You do like the Nest?
No, I went with the Ring.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what our house came with like a knockoff Ring. It's whoever the alarm.com is like the company, and our house came with like all this smart shit. So they put their own like Ring doorbell on there, but it's fucking trash, dude. So I took it off and then I put our Ring doorbell on it, and then I was, for the outside cameras, I just fucking went and bought the Ring set. What you guys do today?
Hung out with her fucking family.
Well, that's always fun.
Oh, it's great.
Where does it show your KD at?
Under, I think barracks.
Oh. Yeah, that's not fucking good at all.
Records on the bottom.
Yeah, I know.
What you got?
Good. 0.97.
No shit. I'm at 105.
You gotta quit fucking playing Warzone. Dude, it's like I get a fucking kill in Warzone, and then I always get fucked on the rotation. Like I cannot figure the rotation out at all. I cannot figure it out. At least on Fortnite, you could. Oh my god, this is stupid. At least on like Fortnite, you could like. You could figure it out, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
on Warzone, you can't figure. I mean, though, you can't figure it out.
No.
Either you wait, or then you're like fucking. Then they're just shooting, waiting for you, or you go early and you get shot in the back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What are you counting?
I was trying to count how many COD points I'd get if I bought the battle pass right now. 500. It ain't worth it.
What gun are you gonna use?
Probably the M4. No, I might try that CR56 Max.
Headquarters. Capture objectives and kill your enemy. We're in control. We have our first.
How about you?
That ain't it. We already got 2.
HQ online.
Then you get the 3rd. God damn it.
We're losing ground. Right on. Enemy on the HQ.
Oh my god!
We've taken the lead.
Neutralized.
Enemy at the office.
Good.
They've taken the HQ. Our enemy has the lead. I'm under attack! Enemy at the warehouse.
These guys are pissed.
Friendly UAV online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've killed like the same guy 3 times with the shotgun.
HQ contested. Capturing the HQ.
They're all dead, so we gotta go on the HQ.
We've taken the HQ. Stand by for new coordinates. Location confirmed. Secure the HQ. Enemy at the office. Friendly UAV online.
That was a bitch fucking... And they're all so way over here.
Online. Secure it. We're ready. Stand by.
Oh, fuck that.
Friendly UAV online. HQ. Enemy at the office. We've pulled ahead.
God damn it.
No reinforcements available.
You die?
Yeah, I just died.
HQ contested. Enemy on our HQ. Stop them.
Well, we're winning.
Down, regroup. Stand by for new coordinates.
I didn't notice.
Friendly precision airstrike on the way.
You don't understand it?
Not really. I mean,
So you take the point,
Confirmed. Secure the HQ. Enemy at the smokestack.
and you get points for every second that you hold the HQ, right? But the caveat to it is you don't respawn if your team has the HQ.
Enemy personal radar on HQ online. Secure it.
Shit! I'm taking. Grenade out!
Enemy at the smokestack. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy on the
Yo, why the fuck?
Enemy counter UAV online. They've taken the HQ. Changing mags. Enemy at the office.
no.
HQ contested. Capturing the HQ. We've taken the HQ. New location on the way. Stand by.
Damn, they're gonna fuck me
Friendly
in
precision
with.
airstrike on the way.
Are you glitching?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Lost connection to host.
The mine said.
You still writing a book?
I'm writing a motivational like thing. Try to start a podcast like that.
Nice.
I don't know, I want to do something. I don't feel like I'm good at one particular thing, so I keep switching like my mind on what I'm going to do because I'm not confident in it.
You were doing like a John Grissom, right?
I was, yeah. I've got like probably 2 chapters written for that. What'd y'all do for dinner?
We were over at the in-laws.
Oh, so you had dinner there?
Yep.
Are you still uneducated hick?
Apparently.
Are they Biden supporters?
Not from what they say, but fuck, I don't know.
Who's a Biden supporter?
Definitely not me.
Definitely not me either.
Joe Frazier, I heard, voted for Biden.
TRC voted for Biden?
No, Joe Frazier did. You hear about that? Jeremy?
You know who else voted for Biden was Stevie Wonder.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's
Wow.
blind, couldn't see.
No.
Somehow he voted for Biden.
You know Joe Frazier?
The boxer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He voted for Biden. And he died 9 years ago.
I wonder if that's been proven.
Reloading.
Is this team deathmatch?
No, that's headquarters.
We're taking the HQ.
Reloading. I'm taking fire. I'm reloading.
HQ is on. No reinforcements available. We've taken control. No reinforcements available. HQ contested. Perimeter breach. Defend the HQ.
Wow.
HQ contested. Enemy on the HQ. Defend. HQ contested. Perimeter breach. Defend the HQ. HQ shut down. Regroup. Almost done here. Ready up. Allied cruise missile away. New HQ established.
I didn't know we were just sniping this game.
Yeah, I pulled out my sniper because I was getting tired of it.
Do I even have a sniper loadout?
HQ active. Move to secure.
Yeah, I do.
Enemy on the HQ. Get over there.
Wow.
Enemy has captured the HQ.
Enemy at the windmill.
Enemy to the area. Reloading.
I'm reloading.
Changing max. Location secured. We've lost the lead. Almost done here. Ready up.
Enemy at the barrel.
New location ID.
Get down!
Enemy at the church.
Damn it.
Enemy at the courtyard.
HQ active. Move to secure. Enemy on the HQ. Get over there.
Contact. Burn it out!
They've taken the HQ.
Enemy at the barn.
Friendly UAV overhead. HQ captured. Almost done here. Ready up.
Damn, did they spawn all back there?
Yeah, they all spawned back here.
New location ID. Allied cruise missile away. Friendly UAV overhead. Allied cruise missile away. HQ active. Move to secure. Taking the HQ. Friendly VTOL on station for Overwatch. HQ secure. Hold out. HQ contested. Perimeter breach. Defend the HQ. HQ shut down. Regroup. Okay, get ready to move. New location ID.
I'm taking fire!
Damn, how many people got a gun? This thing is
We're
fucking.
taking the HQ. HQ secure. Hold out as long as you can. AO is too hot. You'll redeploy with the next wave. Reloading! Enemies trying to shut down our exit. We've taken control.
Damn, I saw you try to shoot that fool.
HQ disabled.
That was
Get ready to
sad.
move out. Okay, get ready to move. New HQ established. Take cover.
I'm reloading.
Enemy at the courtyard.
HQ is free. Get a move on. They're capturing the HQ. Go. Take cover.
Oh, man.
I'm reloading.
We're losing ground. Step it
Epa,
up.
I'm on your side.
Reloading. HQ secure. Almost done here. Ready up. New location ID.
Enemy at the barrel.
Dropping ammo.
HQ is green. Get a move on. We're taking the HQ.
Reloading.
Enemy at the courtyard.
HQ secure. Hold out as long as you can.
Changing back. I'm taking fire. You're good.
We're in control. Disabled the HQ. Reinforcements inbound. Almost done here. Ready up. Allied cruise missile away. New location ID.
Oh shit.
Enemy at the trench.
Somebody's over there in those trenches.
Reloading.
I'm on the target.
Coming really good.
I died.
Thing right now. I just see them. Oh yeah, they're all over to the left of it.
Yep.
HQ is online, securing.
We gotta grab it though.
I'm reloading.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy at the trench.
Reloading. Dropping ammo. I'm reloading.
We're taking the HQ. Allied cruise missile away.
Taking fire. Reloading.
Friendly VTOL on station for Overwatch.
Enemy at the trench.
Play that little hill right there, Travis, right there to your left. And you can mount it.
Yeah, there's too many of them. Oh, I got somebody.
Too.
Yep.
There it
Hey,
is.
that grenade saved it.
Mission accomplished. Top marks.
I did.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was you?
No.
Oh, that was Trey, not TRC. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Would you carry a SIG P238?
I am personally not a fan of SIG, but the 380, because it's a 380, right?
Yeah.
Let me look it up. I think it's a compact one, right?
Yeah, it's fucking tiny. It's a 6-round mag.
380, 6-round mag. God damn, they want $679 for it?
Yep.
Maybe. I mean, I'd rather just carry my 40 something.
That's what you normally carry? I lost him. You normally carry this small 40.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
You normally carry the small 40?
Team deathmatch.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Yeah, it's my most like, it's probably like my favorite, like, well, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, it's my, most comfortable gun.
No 45?
I feel like if I feel like I had to use a pistol for something, I want that 40 on me.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Just because I've shot it the most.
Gotcha.
And I carry it every day, so I literally, my hands touch it every day. So, I guess if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, I like my service model 40, the big one. Motherfucker.
He stuck me, but I ran right into him.
Reloading.
Yeah, dude.
Cargo container. We are losing ground. Focus.
Enemy in the dumpster.
I was one kill away from a VTOL like 10
Enemy
10
UAV
seconds ago.
overhead.
Oh my god. There's a whole gang of them down there.
Allied UAV overhead.
No way, dude. I can get in.
Allied UAV overhead. We have reached the halfway point. Get enemy VTOL in the AO. Enemy at the scaffold.
Jesus.
Where you lost?
We can still come back, but we're gonna have to fucking play it smart. Which I don't think we are.
Enemy pistol. One down.
What gun are you using?
The 56 max.
Damn.
Friendly sentry gun online. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy chopper gunner on approach.
Enemy chopper gunner, we're dead.
Enemy at the dumpster. Falling behind. Reloading. Enemy at the center. Enemy UAV overhead.
We're behind you, we're
Courage.
better.
Victory will come.
You know it's bad when I was on top of the leaderboard.
It was terrible for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's. What up?
Team deathmatch. Jackal, let's
Yeah.
hunt.
Let me know, dude. I got a gun I wanna shoot too. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. It's safe too, bro. You just don't have a damn.
Enemy at the bridge.
Yep, one down. Reloading.
Nice. I was just about to get that too. I saw his gun pop up.
Enemy at the bomb.
Reloading!
Throwing grenade.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy at the bridge.
Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly UAV online. Fire! Need to reload. That one's gone. To reload.
I think they're on the bridge. I can hear him on the bridge.
Reloading. Friendly UAV online. Friendly UAV online.
Got UAV, bro.
Allied strike on the way. Friendly cluster strike inbound. Reloading.
Got a quad kill.
Enemy
I'm about to
UAV
be out of
overhead.
ammo. I need AR rounds.
Friendly UAV online.
Oh, I died. I died for the first time, bro.
Enemy at the bridge.
Precision airstrike inbound. Take cover.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got spawned through the barrier.
Reloading.
On the right. Pushing our side.
What to reload?
Oh, the bus probably now.
Right.
Nice. I'm right behind you. I was about to get him too.
I got a vehicle.
Friendly VTOL in
Yeah,
Enemy
I'm
at
alright.
the bridge.
I know, me too. They were just coming over and over to the right side, dude. Left side now. Saw one.
No.
Jeremy, there's one up to your right.
Damn, they're sniping.
I'm sniping over you, Jeremy.
Enemy at the construction site.
I got both.
Reloading! Friendly UAV online.
You still alive over there?
Yep. Damn. You got two of them over there.
Enemy at the construction site.
Oh,
Triple kill on that one.
Enemy at the bridge.
We're crushing them.
one came from that right side underneath the bridge. He made it across to the buses.
Enemy at the bridge.
Friendly cluster strike inbound.
No. No, you didn't kill me. Damn, I was one kill away.
That's a win. Now report back to base.
Damn, dude.
I see. 22 kills. Wow, 22 and 3, bro.
22 or 29 and 30.
Drastic. God damn.
Damn, I put in a little bit of work on that one.
Put in a lot of bit of work on that one.
I think I'm gonna order a fucking revolver.
What kind?
A Ruger 45.
Oh, nice.
I gotta get one, dude.
Because you live in Texas now? Why do you have to get one? Why do you have to get one?
What?
Team death.
Why do you have to get one?
Enemy incoming. Weapons
No,
ready.
I said I've never shot one before, but
Oh,
I've always wanted one.
I have one.
You have that, your grandpa's, right? The old one?
Yeah, the
The
black
black powder?
black powder.
Command is ours.
But they're
Take
expensive,
pressure.
man. They're like fucking $900.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No.
Planting Claymore.
Sure what that is.
I got two. I got two off of that. Dude, now's the time to go buy a fucking gun. Or ammo or anything you need.
Yeah. If you can find it.
You ain't lying.
That's what it was used when you drive.
I went to the gun store the other day on my lunch break. A new one in Arlington.
Yeah.
So it was a. I mean, it was like a Valley gun. So it wasn't like a big like extravagant one. The owner was there, and I said, man, are you out of stock? The guy goes, I just got like 700 handguns 2 weeks ago, and they're all already gone.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my mags.
I should have took a video. The guy had nothing in the store. Like, I literally was like,
The enemy has the lead.
did you get robbed?
That was behind me
We're
too.
losing ground. Focus. Allied UAV
And the
overhead.
guy was wiped out. And then the big one that I went to with my brother when he came in to town, that one was fucking wiped out clean too. Oh, make it across. Damn it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
What? That's fucking crazy.
We have taken the lead.
Alright, I'm gonna try and make it across.
Planting Claymore.
Enemy at the trench.
Dropping ammo.
Allied cluster strike incoming.
Need to reload.
Fuck, why am I getting sniped across the map?
Oh, I ran out of ammo. He's dead, dude. Fuck, I would have killed him, bro. Right in the last shot, dude. I got someone else, though.
I went ahead and ordered those paddles.
Oh, did you?
Enemy at the trench.
Yeah.
Planting Claymore.
Beer tomorrow.
Get down. Enemy cruise missile.
My God.
Fuck, team up behind me.
America as we once know it is no longer.
Good.
We're halfway there. Keep
Enemy
going.
at the trench.
Enemy care package inbound. Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. The guy in the trench is fucking me up.
Get down. Enemy counter UAV. We've lost radar.
Man, you got the fucking long barrel on that one.
Yeah. They're coming from the trenches.
Yeah.
Enemy near Main Street.
Enemy sentry gun active.
Enemy at the playground.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy near Main Street.
We are losing ground. Focus. Enemy UAV overhead.
Planting Claymore.
I'm pushing another way. That's not making this.
Enemy sentry gun active.
Wow. Well, it's just a shitty way to push because they are
Enemy
sniping the
VTOL in
fuck
the
out
AO.
of us.
Enemy cruise missile.
Enemy at the yellow building.
Enemy care package inbound.
I'm not even died on that, dude.
We're falling behind. Enemy personal radar overhead.
I'm under attack.
Stay hit hard. Good. We will remember.
That wasn't.
George Bush just came out and fucking congratulated Biden.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Just shows the Democrats can buy anybody.
Yep.
Can they buy you?
Nope.
I can't.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
Did we get any kills or not?
Getting what?
Did you get any kills.
I haven't even landed yet. Oh, I just died.
No, like when the game starts.
Right now?
No, when it starts.
Can I get any kills? Like during Warzone?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
No, it's not looking too good already.
Start warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Glad to hear.
There's a helicopter.
On a hill on you. Battle Royale.
Is that where you want to go?
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Man, it's the farthest point.
Yeah.
Unless
Not a whole lot of people are jumping out.
there's 2 helicopters at the stadium.
No, there's still too many people in the fucking thing.
Alright, we'll go to prison.
Alright, now we're down to 30, 29, 26, 21, 20, 17.
You gonna make it?
Me? Yeah. Are you higher than me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Clear to engage all targets. I'll play.
Are you getting anything or just flying around?
I'm looking for some boxes.
Oh.
I'll make sure I keep that chopper for us.
Oh, yeah.
That's our way out.
Just in case anybody else landed here.
Yeah.
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
Well, and we got a long way to go.
Gas is closing in.
If you pick up a kilo,
I've run by a few of them.
Well, I got a 50 cal sniper.
I have one.
Here.
Okay. Oh shit, you got enough money.
Yeah.
We're losing ground. Let's move.
Can't figure out how to get back up. We can buy at the, buy here. Buy a loadout here.
You want? Do we have time to hit it?
Yeah.
I don't have it. Hurry up. You want to drop it now or what?
Yeah, drop it now. Right here.
Friendly loadout drop.
Right on top of the fucking chopper.
I'll fight. I'll fight.
Alright, I'm in.
Save me a seat.
There we go.
I found a self-revive kit and a shield turret.
Oh, alright. That's not bad.
You have armor plates?
I got 8.
Okay. I'm thinking we bail out here. What do you think?
I'll, we can go get this guy.
There. Going. Time's up. Objective failed.
I'm not too worried about him. Kind of just want to get boots on the ground and get the fuck out, you know, hide for a while.
Yeah, we'll go over here then.
Moving on.
And let them all duke it out. Since now we have Ghost, we got all our shit.
You want to keep the chopper or no?
Not necessarily. We can keep it nearby.
Alright.
There's a pretty cool little SMG right there. And marksman.
I got weapons. I got,
Found a sniper rifle if you need it.
Another sniper.
We got an enemy juggernaut. Arm up.
Juggernaut.
where's the nearest buy station?
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I don't know, but I think maybe we should stay the fuck away from that. We already have one.
I'm gonna get my my MP5.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas
I'll
is
be right
closing.
back.
Get to the new safe zone.
Okay, I'll overwatch. How you feel about taking this train?
Not good at all.
There's a box on the train.
There's an orange one. Get that orange one.
There's a sub.
I can fly.
Where are you going?
Oh, you got off already.
Yeah.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Is there a buy station like in the back over here? Hey, I want you to buy a UAV, or at least, yeah, buy a UAV and then let me get a self-revive.
Gas is moving.
Okay.
Being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
Get
You want me to
the
buy a UAV
Yeah,
and then
I'll hold that. And you drop the There we go. You need
And
a
I'll-
place or anything?
no, I'm good. I'm being tracked though.
Alright, let's go.
I can fly. Let's go.
Save me a seat.
At least for 2 minutes. Just get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
We could always go up in the hills.
Yeah.
I mean, they may be on foot and not even be able to fucking come over here.
I'll put a spike over here.
I mean, it's only gonna be one team of 2 that knows exactly where we are.
Oh shit, we're getting sniped at down at the police station.
Yep.
Got an enemy vehicle. Arm up.
They hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, right here. Oh, get the fuck out. You fucked me.
Win here and you return to the front line. You lose and the fight is over.
Yeah, I did. I didn't know they were right there.
Time to earn your freedom, soldier. Looking a little worse for wear. You're heading back to base.
Are you already spotted yet?
Yeah, I died.
Still by your back if they have the cash.
Yeah, you landed and they fucking were both right there just waiting and just lit me up.
But those weren't the same people at the police station, though.
No.
They hit us hard that time, but we'll settle the score.
Where'd you go?
I backed us out, but I backed you out, too. Can you hear me or no?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Bro,
I ain't just dropping my truck off.
What's gonna happen is you're gonna fuck around and keep trying to get the cheapest shit, and you're gonna hit your button, and the damn trunk's gonna pop open.
That truck can't pop open.
Your wire is gonna be all fucked up. You're gonna try to unlock the door, and the fucking window's gonna roll down.
I'm gonna have that one guy I know do it. Just pay him the $500 fucking.
Mm-hmm. With some things that you don't want to cheap out on, bro.
I know. Trust me, I know. And
Like Joe
I need a
Biden.
remote start.
Remote start is where it's at.
Alright, this shit's taking forever, dude.
Yeah, if Junior would jump on, we'd have a third, we can get a fucking game going.
Time
Fuck
is it,
Junior.
dude?
It's 10:30.
Damn, have you seen that, the 2020 Lotus? That shit looks fucking good.
Buying a Lambo.
That OnlyFans page paying that well or what?
Yeah, man.
In that damn
Wish. I wish, dude. I wish I could start OnlyFans and make some money.
Life, huh?
How'd you know, dude? I see that you subscribed.
Bro, best $5 I've ever spent.
Are you guys gay?
Dude.
Bro, it's 2020.
Hella money.
It's 2020, bro. If you ain't got OnlyFans, you gay for not having one.
Did you guys vote for Joe Biden?
Who the fuck votes?
Bet you got a shrimp dick, boy. Everything
You
ain't
poor-
bigger in Texas.
You
But
poor
shrimp dicks.
motherfuckers. Trying to get your car fixed off of Craigslist. You guys are broke.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah.
live in your mommy's basement still, brother.
Legit.
Probably still sucking on the tit.
Yeah. You got me, man. That's a good one. Still can't afford a real motorcycle. Still got to get the fucking crotch rocket, huh?
Here we go. This dude's gonna be like, the only real motorcycle's a bagger. It's a 85, but it's still a bagger. Way better than your crotch rocket pile of
Dude, he
shit.
don't even ride, dude. He probably fucking isn't got
He
a
rides
boat.
dick, bro. That's about the same thing as a fucking riding a bagger, ain't it?
At least we know we don't have any faggots on the team. They're Joe Biden fans.
Yeah.
Gunfight. Eliminate all enemies or capture the overtime
I'm
flight.
going right up the middle. Is this me and you?
Yeah, I'm gonna rush against them too.
Shows.
We got a
Oh,
third now.
yeah, we got a third. I'm going right up the middle. You going up the middle?
Yeah.
Crush them.
Damn!
Send them home.
Just fuck that shit up.
Shake it off. Focus up for the next round.
Damn, y'all got collateral?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, get to work.
Oh, the 458.
Oh, it is a 458.
Oh my
How the
god.
fuck did you just win that?
I have no idea.
The recoil on that 458 is so fucking bad.
What?
That's 2 wins down. Keep pushing.
You doing single shots on that?
You know the job.
Oh, fucking absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3 in a row. Get ready for the next one.
Shall we go up the middle again?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't do a fucking thing.
Let's see 5.
I barely got this one.
I have something like that.
Who lives at their mom's house now,
One round away
bitch?
from victory. You know what to do.
Fuck! That was double dead.
It's down to you. Get it done. Going back in.
Joe,
Match
You know
point.
what,
Victory is close.
did you vote for Biden?
I hate to say it, but yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
do. I actually originally
Good for business.
well, I didn't love Trump, but I always preferred him over Biden, just until recently.
He's racist.
I mean, yeah, but Trump is too. In fact, invite me.
Invite that fool. Are you inviting him?
What?
Are you gonna invite him?
No.
He was saying to invite him so we could talk to him.
No. Because that party's fucking... It takes too long for that party to...
Not if we have
three-man
three.
group.
Not if we have three.
Let me see.
That's the problem that we're having is we're getting in pairs of 2, and then it puts us with another pair of 2, and it's looking for another pair of 2, but it can't fucking find one. Hello?
You didn't get in that game.
No, it kicked me. What happened?
It got full, I think, already.
Oh.
Did you get Cold War already?
Fuck no. I ain't paying for another Call of Duty game.
What are you gonna pay for?
Well, I'm gonna wait till it comes out for free, just like this one did.
This didn't call it.
Milo. Milo.
Yeah, it did.
Fucked you in the ass last game, ho.
No, only Warzone did.
Yeah, and then they did the
Not
stupid
the
battle
actual
pass.
multiplayer or,
If Cold War has a battle pass, I'm not buying it.
that'll be the next one I buy.
Cold War? You buying Cold War next?
No, only Halo.
Oh.
If it'll ever fucking come out.
Yeah, if Cold War comes out and it has a battle pass, I'm not buying it.
Here they come. Attack.
Well, then I guess you ain't buying it.
Sounds about right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Because Warzone is gonna be... Warzone is gonna stay Warzone. So I don't know if actually Cold War will actually have one.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Right there. Your head on a swivel. Area's hot.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Reloading.
Grenade out!
Allied UAV overhead.
Enemy near Main Street.
Enemy UAV overhead. We have taken control.
Yes. Changing max.
The enemy has the lead.
I don't have a fucking single kill.
What the hell you been doing?
Allied UAV overhead.
Fucking dying?
Enemy UAV overhead.
One down.
Enemy UAV overhead.
God damn it, dude.
One down.
Where the fuck is everybody at?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Reloading!
What's up behind you?
They have reached the halfway point. Get moving. Reloading. Enemy UAV overhead.
Ah! That one's gone! Need to reload!
Enemy at the back alley.
Reloading!
Allied UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Got him! Target spotted!
Enemy at the shipping area.
Safety gun active. Enemy UAV overhead.
If you don't vote for Joe Biden, you ain't black.
Enemy at the boiler.
Enemy down! Reloading!
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Bro, how are we losing like this?
Down, not dead. Let's move.
I was probably back 35.
Reloading!
We have failed. Return to base.
Jeez.
I'll probably die at least 20 times. Close.
Damn. Oh, there he is.
What it do, y'all? I was excited to have a conversation with some people who seem not insane. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all, what type of game mode y'all trying to play?
We can do the gunfights.
So I get in there. The first thing I'm gonna do is list the reasons why I originally really liked Trump over Biden. And the first thing is the fact that Trump wants to stop relying so much on China, because I don't understand why the fuck we relied on them for so many years when we're supposed to be our own individual superpower. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
when they
can I ask you a question?
What?
What state do you live in?
I live in Missouri.
Okay. Alright, you can continue.
Why? Why did that matter? I'm curious now. Okay, well.
He was just checking to see if you lived in California.
Gunfight. Eliminate all
But
enemies or capture the
yeah, bro.
wartime
I
flag to
mean,
win.
they've tried to make prices for trading with them just unreasonable. There we go through a lot of shit. Oh, damn. I just got fucked.
Yeah, I did too.
And I mean, this country is partly built on the fact that we're supposed to give people rights, okay? Tons of American businesses go over to China and have Chinese people, well, I don't gotta say Chinese people, but Chinese citizens working countless hours that would not be allowed in the United States, and not even getting paid near as much as they would in the United States. These people are basically slaving their life away because China doesn't care about their people.
Okay, but do you understand why businesses move to China?
Because they can make more money. It can help the economy grow faster. Like I said, they can work people countless hours, get way more products, and all of that.
Here in the United States, and especially California, we tax the shit out of businesses to the point where they can't even stay in business.
I don't even think that's completely agreeable. When you look at the amount of leftover money these people have, it's not that they can't, create their business and be out here. It's that they want so much money to themselves, they refuse to take any lower. And they go halfway across the world to work people countless hours for barely any pay.
But you look at the businesses in California, and they go through a 3-month shutdown, and they're going bankrupt because they couldn't survive 3 months.
Are you talking about right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but that comes to a point where I'll get to that. I'll get to that because I have something for that too. So I think American businesses should come back to America. I think we should stop relying on China so much because it literally just makes us less of a superpower by the day.
But the reason that we're relying on China is because they can't survive on the taxes that we're having to pay.
So do you not agree with Trump's plan to move away from relying on China?
No, 100%, but the way that needs to be done is getting rid of all these bullshit taxes and bring everything back here.
I feel you, and Biden wants to raise taxes, but I don't think businesses are failing because of the fact that taxes are so high. I think a lot of these businesses are failing just because of the fact that they're spending so much money on their damn selves. You don't need a supercar. I'm gonna be honest, there's tons of business owners who put so much money into their personal life instead of reinvesting into their business. They might reinvest tons of money into their business, but there's still tons of money that they're using towards other things. And that's part of American culture, is just people want to buy a whole bunch of stuff, have this, have that. And whenever
imagine
you're
putting
spending
money
that
into a
money,
PC and getting slapped around.
But
I mean, I'm not even focused.
But who's got a supercar? I don't know one person that has a supercar, and I know a few business owners.
Well, I mean, I know my grandpa's a business owner, and he doesn't have any supercars, but he has like an Escalade, a Fusion, a Challenger, and even then I'm telling him like, hey man, you might want to not go so hard with some of these things, because when things like this happen, he's staying in business because his business is essential, but a lot of the money that he spent could have still been used in the place he's at right now.
But most businesses also are incorporated so that the CEOs get a salary and they don't just take the profits, because that'd be considered embezzlement.
Well, that's when we get into big businesses.
No, not even. You could have a mom and pop shop that's incorporated. The business I work... No, the business I work for has 25 employees and it's incorporated.
I know that my grandpa has his car listed as a business car, but he still pays lots of money out of his pocket for it.
Gotta jump out of the bounds.
Fucking slapped around.
So whether you agree with me on that or not,
Garbage.
I believe that we need to bring them to America.
Yes.
So that's one reason for mine.
But why did they leave in the first place is the question.
Because of Barack Obama had too many regulations.
I put businesses in China way before that. There's tons of businesses in China.
Because it's cheaper, right? But part of that, okay, we have better pay here. We have better insurances here, which are all good things. But then the other thing is that we have higher taxes.
I guess, but the efficiency of the economy makes it to where, if all those businesses did come back, the efficiency of the economy would help with the amount of taxes that people would have to be paying. It wouldn't be as bad, just because of the evolution of the economy. People would be but I believe so. I genuinely believe so. Now that's debatable. Next thing.
Do you think everybody's entitled to health care?
I don't think we're at the point to do it. I think it's possible. There's definitely people who have done it, but I don't think the place that this country is at, that we can pull that off. So I mean, whether you're entitled to it or not is based off of whether you can do it or not. You know, like tons of people deserve things that they're just not able to get, and that is how it is.
Let me ask you another question.
What?
Were you or were you not a part of the riots in Ferguson, Missouri?
No. I was part of a protest, but no riots. And there's a difference. There's a difference. There were tons of peaceful protests, and there was tons of rioting. But I'd say there was less rioting than there were peaceful protests.
What were you protesting?
It was about George Floyd. I didn't go out for Mike Brown. There wasn't enough information when Mike Brown died. But when George Floyd had died, I went out there and I held a sign. You know?
So with George Floyd, he died from a fentanyl overdose, right?
Asphyxiation.
Well, I heard that the coroner ruled it as a fentanyl overdose.
I mean, they can rule it what they want, but at the same time, even if that made it harder for him to breathe, if you're on his neck, that's just gonna make it even worse. Period. I don't think anybody should be on another person's neck. I don't agree with that.
Do you think he was a criminal?
I don't care if he was a criminal. I don't think anybody dies deserves. Now, here's the thing. There's a difference, because if somebody comes at you and they're a criminal, you have. If somebody's chasing you with a knife, I saw a video where, who was it? I forgot who it was. It wasn't even that long ago. It was a black guy, an officer, and he kept walking up to the officer. People didn't know he had a blade until afterwards. I forgot the type of blade. What, you know, the curved blade? that you can wrap around your fingers. He had one of
Yeah.
those, and he was following the cop, and the cop let go of him. Okay, that's understandable if they have a weapon. George Floyd didn't have a weapon. Whether he's a criminal or not, don't think it was justified.
But do you think he would have died had he not had the fentanyl in his system?
I think he wouldn't have died had he not had his neck, a knee on his neck.
So I feel like with the George Floyd thing, there's multiple things at play. And had he not been on drugs, he may have been more cooperative. Had he not had criminal history, they may not have been as forceful with him. And had they not...
But you could have a... Oh, shit. What?
I was saying, and had they not responded so aggressively, he may have responded less aggressively as well. I mean...
You think... Wait, so you think if they responded less aggressively, you would have responded less aggressively?
That's it, comrade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I believe that. That's definitely a situation where you can talk about and everybody can have different opinions. I know my opinion is I don't think that situation was held in the best manner. Oh shit. But another reason I like Trump is because he created the First Step Act, which shortened tons of people's sentences. It wasn't, you know, made specifically for black people, but a lot of black people who had unreasonable sentences had their shit shortened. So that was nice. Now, that doesn't mean to say that I don't think Trump is racist, but like I said, I don't think it was specifically made for black people, but it helped tons of black people. What else? He did great for the economy. That's a big part. Even though, and well, I'm gonna get into this later too, I don't think that matters so much in a time like this.
You don't think the economy matters?
I didn't say that. I said I don't think it matters as much as it would in any other time than it does now. Right now, I do not think the main focus should be the economy. We're trillions upon trillions of dollars in debt. The little bit that's not gonna get. It's not gonna make us any worse. It's not gonna hurt. I think the main point right now is to focus on people's well-being, and we can always come back.
Racist. This is match point.
What the hell they calling us racist for? What the hell?
Welcome to the Trump parade.
Trump supporter. Ooh, shit. I can't. Oh my god. I'm not focused. I'm busy trying to talk. What else? Originally,
you mad?
How the hell we racist,
You
bro?
racist Trumpies, you Trump supporters, you fucking racist bastards.
I'm not even a Trump supporter.
Nigger. No, you're a racist. Racist.
Originally, I agreed what was going on. I agreed with what was going on with immigration and people being headlines where people were being split away from their families. And originally, my justification for that was the fact that if your parents rob a bank, they're going to be put in jail and you're going to have to find another place to go. And depending whether you have a direct source to go to, you might be in a holding cell for a period of time or something.
Right, their parents are responsible
you know, like,
for what happened to them.
Well, right. Well, that's what I partially believe that, but then I also am like, and people debate this too, about whether these kids were actually in cages or not. But if they're in cages, that's inhumane and dehumanizing.
Right.
Some people
but then,
would say we shouldn't take what?
Like Trump was saying, who built the cages and where did they come from?
But you put them in the cage. You had the choice to put them in the cage. That was the choice.
I mean, what else do you do with them? Do you release them to the general population? Do you put them into foster care? Do you ship them back?
Some people would say they're putting them in general population to take up the space used for American citizens, but you're considering them criminals, and if you have space, it doesn't hurt, you know?
So then you're expecting every American civilian to pay for their lives, basically.
What do you mean pay for their lives?
I mean, like, if you put them into the U.S. system, you put them in an orphanage, or whatever, the taxpayer is paying for whatever system they go into.
Right. I get what you're saying.
So
whether their parents did something or not, they're kids, okay? And whether if we gotta do what we gotta do to make them feel comfortable, okay. But to put them in cages and stuff is dehumanizing and immoral, especially from a country that respects or expects equal rights. I don't see that.
Okay. So can I pitch something else back to you?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not necessarily a Republican, I'm more conservative. Okay. And for me, what that means, because I could be totally wrong when it comes, well, you know what it means. But for me, it means reducing the amount of government influence. So in layman's terms, what I mean, like if you pay for Netflix, you pay for Hulu, you pay for Amazon Prime, but you don't use Netflix, you can cancel it. But with the government, we have to pay for all of these systems and all of these programs, regardless if we use them, if we don't use them, even if we're not eligible to use them, we have to pay for them.
Right.
So for me, I would like to see those systems go away, those programs go away that we have to pay for that we can't even use.
I feel you. I know one example, and this might not be an example in your book, but somebody else I talked to who was way more irate than you are, or y'all are pretty chill, was like, what about the welfare system? Blah, blah, blah. Well, we were talking about cops first, and he was talking about some more white people get killed than black people. I said, yeah, there's more of you. And then he said, that doesn't matter. And then I told him, okay, there's more white people on welfare. Does that matter? And then he was like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, he was speechless. And when it comes to the welfare system, like I said, tons of white people are on it, and these are sometimes people who need help. There's sometimes people who take advantage of it, but at the same time, for the well-being of the people in this country, I think it's worth it. A lot of those people who are on welfare bounce back. There's a lot of people who don't, but there's a lot of people who, you know, wouldn't have been able to bounce back had not they had these programs.
But with people, unemployment programs, we wouldn't necessarily need the welfare.
Yeah, there's different rules for different programs, though.
Because as far as I understand, welfare doesn't necessarily have an end. Unemployment is 6 months and that's it. We're cutting you off.
I see where you're coming from. Where some of these systems can be
I have two questions,
and some of us can't. What's up?
How old are you? 1, and 2. What do you do for a living?
In the restaurant business, and I'm in college to get my MBA.
Gunfight. Eliminate all enemies.
How old are you? I missed it.
18. I am working at a food restaurant, and I'm in college to get my MBA.
Okay.
So you're a freshman in college?
Tear them down. Go.
A lot of people graduate. A lot of people graduate high school at 18, but I was, you know, a late person. I was born in July, so yeah, I got compared to other people.
No mistakes. This round is ours.
So
but,
do you pay taxes?
You know, yeah, I don't commit tax fraud.
No, I'm just going to try to make a point here. So then, is it fair that you have to pay for all of these systems that you aren't even eligible for?
Knowing the fact that I've had family who are on some of these things, I tolerate it.
Okay.
Definitely tolerate it. I know that I have family who have just not been able to get a job based off of their previous records, based off of where they live, and things like that. And sometimes they can be discouraged. Now, I always encourage them, like, hey, man, you can't rely off the government. But I don't have a problem with them ever being on a system because they're not getting some of the same opportunities as somebody else.
Have you ever heard of the term, the more you make, the more they take?
Yes.
Okay.
There's tax brackets.
Right. So...
Their confidence grows.
So, at what point do you think that the tax bracket should go up as far as, like, how much you should pay?
Ooh, well, that depends how much it's going up.
Okay. So, I think this year I've made 78 so far, and I've paid $15,000 in taxes.
I don't think that's unreasonable.
You don't think that's unreasonable?
I don't.
$15,000. I bought a car within a year.
Out of 78,000, right?
Yeah.
Don't consider that unreasonable.
Literally
You can still
a third.
Almost everything you can ask for is the amount you still have left over.
Literally a third of whatever I make disappears.
It doesn't disappear. It goes to the government and they distribute it in different ways.
Right. In ways that I cannot
It's not
access it. I
disappearing.
can't get welfare. I can't get food stamps.
But in years from now, if things were to ever go bad, you could.
But then who's going to pay for me to live off of that stuff?
Other taxpayers. They're gonna pay their dues like you do. Well, who do you think will pay for it? Other taxpayers.
Well, I don't ever plan to be on welfare. I don't ever plan to be on food stamps or any of those
Planning
programs.
is different than reality. Things
Okay.
can happen.
Well, I know me and I know my personality, and I don't lose very easily. I'll lose Call of Duty all the fucking time, but
I'm not.
And you're a skilled craftsman.
I'm gonna fight until I got no breath left in me, so there won't be any reason for me to be on welfare.
It might not be easy, but things happen, man. And as far as, you know, the likelihood of it happening, it could be low, but I don't rule anything out. I'm not that type of person.
GG.
GG.
GG, man.
Wait. Let me get to the reasons I don't like Trump, because I think we've talked about a couple of the reasons I like him. We haven't got to get to the... We all know Biden is racist. I think Trump is more racist.
Okay, regardless of their personal preferences, because everyone is racist.
To an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. Everyone has their
Some more than
preferences.
others.
Now, to me, racism means like you hate other people. I don't feel that he hates other people. He may just view them differently. I don't know if he hates them.
In negative lights. He can view people in negative lights.
Well, I view people in negative lights all the time.
Well, you might not as much as he does. Because the people who came to check out your apartments were black. I get hurt when the Central Park 5 get exonerated by DNA evidence of committing rape. Okay, other crimes they might have committed. But the rape, they have been proven to not do it, and you still say they are guilty. That's kind of shady, bro. And what else? You don't have to like Antifa. I don't like Antifa. But to tell the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by is a little hypocritical. He's done some things that are pretty shady. What?
Typing in Black Lives Matter and it taking you to Joe Biden's website is racist.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. But if you don't like Antifa, why are you saying stand back and stand by to the Proud Boys? It's hypocritical, man. It really is. I don't care how many times you denounce white supremacists. If you have to say but when you say sure, it's contradicting.
Joe Biden spoke at the KKK member's funeral.
Hey, every life matters. Don't care who you are.
Black Lives Matter is a fucking terrorist group, though.
Nah, you lost me. I thought you had some pretty valid, nice points before you said that. The organization, the original organization, true members of that organization do not intend for it to be that way. There's tons of people who genuinely say they're part of Black Lives Matter so they can take the individuality away from their actions. And I know that because of the fact that I'm from St. Louis. I've met lots of people who are at these protests. Every once in a while, you'll get somebody who wants to do something just because they realize that it will be blamed on Black Lives Matter and not them themselves. The original founders of Black Lives Matter don't want things to be torn down. Here, that's not the goal. The goal is to prove that Black lives do matter. To get more support for the people who aren't getting the support they deserve. It's not meant to hurt other people.
Okay,
but there are tons of people.
You seem pretty knowledgeable. What do black people not get that white people get? Because I know you're black. So what do you not get?
Fucking left.
That somebody like myself, what do I get that's different from what you get?
You know, they say redlining is done, right? They say that it's non-existent nowadays. I'm not gonna say they. Lots of people say that redlining is no longer a thing. I live in Hazelwood. You probably don't know where that is, but it's a mostly white community. And until my mom asked another real estate agent if we could get the house, the other one said it wasn't possible. My mom's credit score is great. She works at a hospital. She's an X-ray tech. She does CTs, CAT scans, all that. Mercy Hospital. But the people who she was working with originally weren't gonna sell her the house. And I genuinely believe that is because of redlining. Because the next person who tried to get her, or the next person who tried to help her, and we got the house, and we've been living here problem-free for years.
So it was the realtor doing this?
You said what?
So you're saying it was the realtor that was doing this redlining?
Yes.
And it wasn't the seller of the house?
It was not.
Well, then that's based off of the realtors.
I mean,
that has nothing to do with laws or anything else.
Well, I know, but it happens a lot.
I haven't seen any signs boycotting realtors or anything.
I mean, how are we supposed to go about that?
The same way you're going about all the other stuff.
Yeah, the same way you're going about fucking defunding the police.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
The same way you guys go about defunding the police.
We're not finished yet.
I don't believe in defunding the police. I believe in actually either putting more money into it or putting the money towards, you know, other things. Well, other things in the police force, like training. But when it comes to the real estate thing, I'm not the only one who genuinely believe that. My grandma was a real estate agent, and the business I was telling you my grandpa owns is furniture. My grandma used to sell houses, and since the furniture business was direct, she'd just give them a card and we'd get tons of sales from that. Even she agreed with me that something was shady about the fact that she wasn't trying to sell the house. And yes, it's not based off of the real estate agency, but the fact that people do that cuts off lots of people's opportunities when they don't know how to go about it to get what they want.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did you receive any type of scholarships or funding on anything that said if you were of African American descent for your college?
I actually didn't sign up for any. I have A+. A+ is basically where I can get 2 free years of community college, which I'm doing, and then I'm going to transfer over. I want to get my basics, and then I'll transfer over to a university. But yeah, I mean, A+ gives me 2 free years of community college, and the rest I'm actually paying for life insurance, a life insurance policy that I got from my father.
Okay, so when I went to go to apply to college, I got into UCLA, but I couldn't go.
But you didn't what?
I couldn't go. And that was because every scholarship that I had looked for and everything that my school had brought to me for as a scholarship, grants, all that stuff didn't apply to me. It was, you know, if you're Asian, if you were this, if you were... And a lot of them were African American descent.
Right. Well, they want to get more African Americans into universities and colleges. Which is understood because statistic-wise, there's way less black people in these education places.
Preach, nigga. What are you preaching, dog? Preach, nigga. Preach. Preach. Let them know.
So then, how is it fair that there are more scholarships and more grants for African Americans than there are for whites?
I don't think there's more.
There's literally no scholarships and no grants because you're white.
None.
Zero. Not a single one.
I don't believe that. I don't
Because
believe
that would be labeled as racist. If you're of American Indian descent, there's a scholarship. If you're African American, you get this. If you're Asian, you get this. If you're a girl, you get this. If you got blue eyes, you can get this one.
I know tons of white people with scholarships to big schools like Washington.
Right. No, I'm not saying any scholarships. I'm saying scholarships that are specifically... I don't know if the mic cut off. What I'm saying is that there are no scholarships out there that whites can apply to that blacks cannot.
Also, in high school, there was no white club, but there was a black-only club, a Mexican-only club, Asian-only club.
I kind of understand that, though, and I kind of don't. Because at that point, it's kind of a breeding ground for hatred, but it can also be a place to release some of the struggle that other groups of people may not face.
No, but you know what I'm saying with the whole scholarship thing?
Yes. There's no white-specific scholarships.
Yes.
I feel you, but why would there be if you have way more scholarship opportunities than black kids? And
how do we have more scholarship opportunities?
Okay.
No, I'm confused as how we have more.
Because of the fact that statistic-wise, tons of black people don't have the qualifications to get most of these scholarships.
Why do they not? Because they didn't put in the effort.
Because they didn't put the what?
They didn't put the work in.
No, that's bullshit. Now you lost me. That's bullshit. I know tons of people who are putting in the work and weren't getting the support they needed. I can't agree with that. Especially from people who come from communities where they're in failing schools and not learning enough to get the places they want to go. Can't agree. And that's one thing about Trump. Wait. That's another thing I like about Trump. Is he said he believed in freedom of education. You can choose where your child wants to go. Your child does not have to go to a failing school. But at the same time, do I think he genuinely believes that? No, because his children wouldn't have to, endure that. They wouldn't have to go to these schools. Because he knows these black
hey, can I ask
these
you
minority
a
groups
question?
can't afford to go to crisis. Yes.
Oh, yeah, back left.
Since you're in school, I don't want to offend you, but I'm going to ask anyway. Can you define the word fair to me? F-A-I-R. Can you define that for me? Without looking it up in a dictionary, what does that word mean to you?
They're making a spike point. Keep at them.
For things to be an even playing field. That's just my summary of it.
Okay. I'm going to tell you what the real definition of the word fair means. It's a carnival. It's a parade, right? Nothing in life is fair. You can't hate on Jeff Bezos, his son, because his son gets to drive a Lamborghini to school because his dad created a business and now they're wealthy. There's no such thing in this world as fair. It's what you put in is what you get out of it.
Not true. I don't agree with that.
I mean, that's the cold hard facts, man.
It's not.
You can
it's
be
not.
anything
I know
you want in this
my grandpa.
world.
My grandpa came from the bottom to the top. He had to go to the military because of the fact he couldn't afford to go to college and got kicked out of the house. But opportunity is not completely fair in this country. You don't
got
always
kicked
get
out of the house. That was his poor choices.
No, his father was just crazy. It wasn't his poor choices.
You
His
can be
father had
anything you
mental
want.
issues.
You
Even
can
my
be
grandpa
anything you
doesn't
want.
agree with that, and he's a Trump supporter.
You can be anything you want in this world. You just gotta want it.
Not true.
On to the next round.
Barack Obama,
Even
he's black
now
and he became a president. He wasn't even born in the United States and he became a president.
Who?
Barack Obama.
Alright, you're bird walking, Jeremy. You're bird walking.
You lost me.
Okay.
You lost
Now
me.
he has a point. There was a black president.
Yeah, but you gotta understand that he came from communities a lot of minority people don't come from. He
So then-
had more
so then-
than a lot of his minority counterparts.
So then, in theory, he's not part of your culture and part of the same struggles, I guess you could say.
He did not struggle as much as some of his, fellow minority members. No.
So,
So-
do you take offense to Drake saying, I started from the bottom, now I'm here? Because his
Drake
mom,
had more than everybody else too.
right, his mom,
Drake's Canadian.
well, his mom
He didn't-
was a professor at the college. So he wasn't poor. He didn't start at no bottom.
Well, that's Drake. Drake
So
ain't
you
start
take
from the
offense
bottom,
to
like you
that?
said. Yeah. Bro, everybody criticizes Drake for the bullshit he spouts.
Okay, so Obama didn't, go through the same hardships and everything.
Wait. One thing.
All right.
Obama, I hope you don't think Obama's an illegal immigrant.
He's a what?
I hope you don't think Obama's an illegal immigrant.
No,
I don't think
I
he was
mean,
born in the
I know
United
that
States.
rumor was going around for a while. You
Okay.
don't think he was born in the United States?
Y'all fucking suck.
No. GG.
all right. So, regardless if Obama was born in the United States, what I'm saying is you have your white people who have more struggles than other white people, and then you have your black people who have more struggles than other black people. It's just the part of life.
Okay, but that's since there's so many white people who don't struggle versus the amount of white people who do struggle, you're gonna always see more
but now
white
you're
people.
back to the whole, well, there's more white people and less black people. The same reason why more cops
that's
kill
not where I'm
more
going.
white people.
I'm saying you're gonna still see tons of white people succeeding. Okay, there's tons of black people who do live what's the word? Supportive life, but you're gonna see near as many as them living a supportive life as white people.
Because there's not as many of them.
Right.
No, I'm just saying there's not as many
also
black
not
people.
as many- there's not as large of a percent of black people in a successful household. I'm talking about just black people. I'm not even talking about white people. Take the percentage of black people who are actually in a successful household versus the whole population, and then take the white people living in a successful household involving the whole population, and there's going to be a big percentage difference.
Okay, so what do you think the cause of that is?
People grow up without fathers. That's their biggest downfall.
Okay, now, Joe, do you agree with that?
What?
With the reason for that is they don't have the father in the home.
They don't have a what?
The father in the home.
Bro, that is, man, that is only a minority of, yeah, I'd say that's only a minority of black people, bro.
It's not.
Okay,
It's
so
not a majority.
so do you agree with me or do you not agree with me on that one?
I agree that that can be a source, but I don't think that's why the black community. I don't think
Why
that's
do you
the
think
black
the black
community's
community-
biggest downfall.
Why do you think they're failing?
For years upon years, we were oppressed. Segregation was not too long ago, and we had to resort to means to feed our family, and people looked at us as monsters when we did.
Okay.
People look at us as monsters when what? I think our biggest downfall is that we're mistreated. People don't like to hear that they still heard about the fact that we feel we were being mistreated not that long ago. Because, we're being treated okay now, what's different? We still see things every day. And it wasn't that long ago that we were being treated differently. So, I mean, obviously, we're still recovering as a community from what just happened. I mean, I still get stories about my grandpa going through bullshit, and that affects the way I think. I mean, if it was my ancestors, maybe it'd be a different story, but it was not that long ago that we were still being treated.
Do you believe in reparations?
No. Hell no. The reparations would be more understanding. That's what I consider reparations. Just more understanding. You guys sound like people who listen to what I have to say, but there's too many people who refuse to hear a word that comes out of my mouth because I disagree with them. And the only reparations I can ask is a level of understanding.
Okay, I can agree with you on that one. So, my intent for the direction of this topic was to, I guess, highlight the fact that with all of these programs, the welfare, the WIC, all of these programs, it's enabling Americans to be the worst that they can possibly be. I mean, you literally have programs out there to where you don't have to go to work, you don't have to worry about putting food on the table, you don't have to worry about doing anything because the government will make it right.
Right.
And if they don't, they're racist.
I don't agree with that.
So, when you allow a population to be their worst, then more than likely, I mean, they're going to be their worst.
Here's what I'd say. I don't think these programs will affect the NSA. And the only way I see these programs going away, because I think these programs are mainly in place because a lot of people get discouraged and think they can't get in there. When there's people they can talk to about what they see every day without being criticized, like, oh, well, I mean, you're in this system and you're complaining about something, there'll be more people who have to do something. But I've been in a place where I was at an all-time low, and this wasn't, working rate, but I mean, I've been in a place where I was at an all-time low, and I couldn't talk to anybody because I'd be seen as crazy or something, and it took me a long-ass time to get out of place. And I was able to get out of this place by finding somebody I could talk to. But when it comes to racism or inequality, there's too many people who will tell you you're crazy to find remotely enough people who will tell you I get where you're coming from. So, yeah. What?
So do you, I guess, agree or disagree that some of these programs, while they have their upsides, they also have major downsides?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. But I don't agree with Obama being born in a different country. Oh no, that was funny, so I had to bring that back.
How do you feel about Joe Budden?
Joe Budden? I love Joe Budden.
That's good, because I like his podcast.
Nah, I'm kidding. I think that guy's delusional. I like Joe Rogan's podcast. I listen to PKA, if you've ever heard of them. Stupid funny group.
You know what you should listen to is a guy, his podcast. Do you have an iPhone?
Do.
It's called Real AF. Andy Frisella. You should check him out.
Real A. All right, let me check that out. Real AF. Is that it, or was there another part?
He's probably already in the game. He can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me now or no?
Yeah, now I can.
Yes, now I can hear you.
Real AF. If you have an iPhone, it's on Apple Podcast.
All about iPhone, bro. I love me some Apple phones.
Alright, I got my next question lined up.
I just think the ecosystem is far superior to people who like it.
Jeremy, if you want to ask a question, I got my next one ready.
Too. What's up?
I don't have a question.
Okay. Sir Joe, how you feel about guns?
Oh, that's a big thing for me, bro. That was definitely one of the biggest. That was a good reason why I also like Trump. I didn't bring it up, but I don't play about my guns. I don't play about my Second Amendment right. I don't play about the fact that people want to take my assault rifle and have the criminals who don't go down to the house and turn them in come in my house. I'm not okay with that. Though, one thing I can say is I wasn't worried about Joe Biden becoming president as long as Senate was still ran Republican, a majority Republican, you know? Because then he can't do much. He doesn't have much power.
Well, it's kind of looking like the Senate, the House, and the presidency may go to Democrats.
I don't think the Senate will go. It's a possibility. It's definitely looking like a possibility, but I don't think it will.
Okay, so
that's part of
you're pro Second Amendment?
That it doesn't. You said what?
You are pro Second Amendment?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
If you're not, you're not looking at things from a bigger picture, period.
Okay.
You're not looking out for the safety of your family, you're just looking at what's good or bad. I'm ready. I'm listening.
Oh, that was my question. I'm done.
Oh.
Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, and I forgot. Do y'all think the election real?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
Do I think the coronavirus was had a hand with the Democrat Party? Yes.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. That's one of the main things that turned me over to Joe Biden.
The coronavirus?
Yes.
Do you believe in the coronavirus?
I don't believe it's fake. It might not be as bad as people make it out to be, but it ain't fake.
Okay, what do you know about the coronavirus and how badly do you think it is?
Do you think the Democrats have something to do with the coronavirus?
Fuck no.
Do you think they had collusion with Russia, and that's how they try to get Trump out?
Fuck no. If anything, Trump has a closer connection to Russia than the Democrat Party has ever.
Man, my man, you're losing me.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the coronavirus. Do you think that it is a serious thing, a serious deal?
No. I mean, knowing the fact that tons of people with compromised immune systems, yes.
Okay, but people with compromised immune systems, the flu could kill them.
Right, exactly.
That's true. But, statistic-wise, coronavirus has, has a higher death rate.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't heard of anybody in my family that died, or my friends that know somebody that died, or a coworker that died. So I don't know.
Well, I feel you.
Okay,
not all the statistics of people who got the corona compared to the flu are nowhere near as high, but the death rate, the percentage, is higher.
Okay.
But the news is
I know one or two people who got corona.
But the news is telling you that. You don't
No.
Statistics. You don't know anybody personally that died.
Statistics are telling me that.
But you don't know anybody personally that died. So the news is just telling you that bullshit. That's what I'm trying to say.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Is it?
I like this guy. I like this guy.
Okay, I got a story for you, Joe.
Fuck no. This is where y'all losing.
Okay, my wife
Everything else
got the
everything
coronavirus.
else I can agree with you on. Or not agree, but get an understanding from. But this is not something you're gonna get an understanding from.
All right, Joe. My wife caught the coronavirus, right?
Whatever you're smoking, I don't want to smoke.
Okay,
Jeez.
That's all I'm gonna say, bro. I'm smoking some good shit over here.
Okay. What you smoking, man? Is it
That
legal?
marijuana, that Mary Jane. That
Legal in
fire.
your state?
All right, Joe.
What else?
My
Ooh,
wife
wait,
caught the
wait.
coronavirus.
Wait, let me put a pause on this.
God damn.
We'll come right back to it. I don't like that people have such a problem with people disrespect the military in our country, like they don't appreciate Colin Kaepernick kneeling on the field, or they don't appreciate
Whoa.
What else was on there?
Did you just say Colin Kaepernick kneeling on the field?
Yes.
And you're okay with that?
Hell yes.
Oh my
That's one of his rights. That's one of his rights. Look, Trump had something to say about John McCain, yet he has proof of dodging the draft multiple times. Don't talk about somebody who was actually in that war when you dodged it. You didn't do shit.
All right, I'm down to get in this Colin Kaepernick thing real quick.
Want to talk about how you care about the veterans?
Can I make a comment on the Colin Kaepernick topic?
Well, how do you feel about John McCain first?
Okay, I'm not a big.
He was a pussy. He got caught. He was a pussy. He ain't a war hero.
He was a pussy? What? You can call him a pussy.
Can't be the same
You
map,
can call
is
him a
it?
pussy.
It is.
You can call him a pussy, but Trump can't, because you know where he didn't go? To that war.
All right, so back to Kaepernick. Come on, back. I got a comment.
All right, back to Kaepernick.
Okay, Joe, can you go to work on your next shift and tell your boss to eat a dick?
He didn't say that.
No, I'm just asking you a simple question. Can you go do that?
No.
No, why not? You have the freedom of speech.
Because it's disrespectful.
No, I'm saying theoretically you can. It's in every right that you can go to work and say that. You may not have a job,
But I can be fired. Right.
but you can do that.
Fired.
And same thing with Kaepernick. He has everything in his right to feel and to say whatever he wants to, but when he's on that field, he's at his workplace.
He's not being disrespectful. I can go outside of my workplace and I can protest and they cannot fire me.
Okay, but being disrespectful.
If it's a place, if it's a platform where millions of people are watching that represents the United States, yes.
Okay,
if I am not directly disrespecting my business, but instead protesting, yes, and they can't fire me for that.
Okay, but being disrespectful is objective or subjective. It depends on how people feel about it. If your boss is cool as fuck and you go in there and tell him to eat a dick, he may laugh and tell you to go eat a dick. It all depends on the crowd that you're doing this to, whether it's going to be disrespectful or not.
But telling somebody to eat a dick and protesting about something you believe in is completely different.
And I agree. I agree it's completely different, but in the same respect, you're going to your workplace and you're doing something that your boss did not instruct you to do.
But at this workplace, do I have a crowd to actually protest? Do I have a crowd?
If you're in the restaurant business, then yeah. You have your crowd, which is the people, the patrons there to eat.
Joe.
I don't have most of America watching.
But why does it matter about the crowd?
Because it does.
Joe, let me tell you
where
this.
you're not. Because I'm not gonna do it at work because I look like an idiot. I'm not gonna stand in front
Hence
of
Colin
people
Kaepernick.
and try to make a point.
Hence Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick
I'm
grew up
protesting on a social
about
platform.
3 hours away from where me and Travis grew up in. He was adopted by a rich white family. What social injustice has that guy ever occurred? Nothing. He did it just to fucking prove a point that he could do it. Well, it came back to bite him in the ass because now he's out of work.
What did he do?
He was adopted by a rich white family. What social injustice did...
Fighter jet just went over my ear.
What did?
Fighter jet in the game.
Okay, Colin Kaepernick was adopted by a rich white family about 3 hours away from where I grew up in. Okay? Travis still lives there, but I moved to America. He was adopted by a rich white family. What social injustice did that guy ever have happen to him?
All I'm gonna say is my grandparents are rich. They're white. I'm biracial, but I still went out there and I protested for the injustice of my people because it's my people, and the more voices, the better we're heard.
So then, do you only celebrate half of February, or do you celebrate the whole February?
Do I celebrate what?
The whole month of February, or do you only take the first half?
I don't know what you mean by celebrate.
Black History Month.
Black History Month. You either get half or do you celebrate the full?
I appreciate it. I don't really celebrate it. I have really celebrated. Kind of an appreciation thing.
Reloading.
But I mean, I don't have to face injustice for me to stand up for my people who are.
Hey,
facing
you know why
injustice.
you don't face? You know why you don't face injustice? It's because you're not a criminal and you don't commit crimes.
Okay, but that's the thing. Now we're touching another subject. When you come from communities like that, when you come from communities that are stable and stuff, you might not have the mental place where you feel like you need to commit a crime. You might not be in the place where you have to, or feel like you have to go rob a bank to make the money to feed your family. Okay? You don't
Get a
have
job.
to do that.
Get a
It's
job.
not that easy for people. Like I said,
because-
I've had family that wasn't able to get jobs.
Do you know
I've
why
had
it's not
people
that
who
easy?
got degrees and weren't able to get the job, and it was taken by another white person. It happens, and you might not see it, but I have.
Joe, it happens because of lack of effort. Okay, two things in life you can control. You can control your attitude, and you can control your attitude, and you can control your effort. Those are the two
So
things
you can
in life
control
that
your
you
mental?
can. Your attitude and your effort. Absolutely, you can control those two things.
No, you cannot. Bro, if
What do
you
you
were
mean?
raised around bullshit your whole life, if you never had anything, and then you walk up and you're not gonna feel like you have something. Okay, that's just not how mental health works.
You are lost, my man. Those are
I'm
two
not.
things in life that you can control personally. Your attitude and your effort. You know, you ever heard the story about planting a tree in the dirt, and if you rake it and you water it, it grows? Or if you just plant a tree in the dirt and you don't do anything and it doesn't grow? That's what I'm talking about. You have to be willing to put in the work, and you have to be willing to have the right attitude to accept. You know,
Not
when
everybody
you get,
not everybody feels or has ever seen somebody succeed, so how are they supposed to believe in themselves? It's not as simple as telling yourself, I can do this.
Everybody's seen somebody succeed. That's why they have television.
Oh, come on. Yeah, those are people distant. Nobody around you. You don't feel like you can succeed because you saw Jeff Bezos make millions of dollars. Especially when you come from a community where you haven't seen anybody around you succeed.
Okay, well, why do you want to be like everybody in your community, poor and gang members?
You don't want to be, but you feel like you have to be.
No, you don't have to be. You can choose not to be.
Okay,
you
right.
Just gotta,
you don't have to be. But how you feel can influence what you decide to do.
Because you're not controlling your attitude and your effort. My whole point.
Not as easy for everybody, bro.
Well, no, it's not easy. That's the thing.
And I don't blame them. I don't blame half of the people who go through bullshit and end up fucked up because their mental health is not as simple as it seems.
That's why we have criminals and drug dealers and rapists and shit, because people can't control that.
Because they didn't think they could make it out. They didn't think they could make it out, and they thought that was the only way.
But you can.
Okay, right. And somebody can tell you can, but that doesn't mean you're gonna truly believe it, bro.
Well, the people that don't believe it are the people that are waiting for a handout.
No, that's not true.
That's why they don't.
Not true. Not waiting for a handout. Now this is where I'm starting to bring in me seeing other family members. I have tons of family. I've seen family in low-income communities. I've seen people who felt they had no other route, and those are not people who wait for a handout. That's why they go out there and they risk their life every day doing something they think they have to do to make that money. They're not waiting for a handout. They're just waiting to put their family in a better place, and sometimes they take the wrong actions to do so.
Travis, let me ask you a question.
All right, go ahead.
Would you say you made more money than one of your parents?
I'm right on their fucking tails, that's for damn sure. Me and Savannah combined, yeah, we blow everybody out of the water.
Correct. Same with me and Haley, right?
Mm-hmm.
We make more than my parents make, right?
Yeah.
Because we saw that, and we saw through our own eyes that we wanted better, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Better than,
but not everybody's built the same. I see where you're going. You know how I told you my grandparents...
Because they choose not to be.
Well,
no, that's
okay.
not true.
I'm gonna interject something here. I feel like when I saw how much my parents made, that was where the bar was set. I don't know if I lost you guys.
No, I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like, I think I lost Jeremy, but so what I'm saying is, like, when I saw, you know, what my dad makes and how they do, that's where my mental bar was set as far as this is what is required for happiness, or this is what's required.
Correct.
So maybe, you know, if you didn't have a father, or your father wasn't very successful, then maybe then your bar for yourself is set lower.
When you come from a community that isn't really there to talk to you nor support you and just tell you that you're not looking at things correctly. So I'm not saying you're specifically doing, but it's kind of around the lines where it's like you're not thinking correctly, blah blah blah. It's hard, man.
Because you can, that's what I'm saying. You can control your attitude and your effort.
Not always. Can't always control your attitude, bro.
Yeah, you can. That's the one thing nobody can take from you. Nobody can physically make you do something. No, they can't. It's if you're weak-minded and you allow it.
Not everybody's as strong-minded as you, and I don't think that makes them any less of a being or a respectable human being or citizen than you. Now, you know how I told you my grandparents are successful. My grandma did real estate. My grandpa did business, or has a business, furniture business. My mom is a x-ray tech at Mercy Hospital. She went to college when I was born, and she was a teenager with that degree. But my father, the father...
Yeah, to be very honest, I was not happy that he didn't tell me, like, you know?
I'm finna
और मैं फिर वो हिमांशु की बातें करने लगे मैं कहा you know I don't like it.
Now, as I was saying, now my dad, the person who was actually born to the rich
just mute that guy.
I have two sets of grandparents. I did. I have two sets of grandparents. My dad came from the wealthy grandparents. My other grandparents are wealthy, but they're not as wealthy. He became a drug dealer, and he's dead, and that's why I get the life insurance from. His mental is not as strong. Because even though he saw his parents doing well, everybody around his age either killed themselves, winded up in jail, or completely broke down. He ended up,
no way you're
like I
Devon.
said, selling drugs, and I don't ever blame my father for not believing he could do better.
But he
saw
saw
good.
better.
Okay, but he also saw a lot worse. I mean, when you walk out to a treehouse you built with your friend, and your friend is hanging from that same treehouse you built, that's pretty hard to think of. Like, it's pretty hard to admit. And people see that all the time in the hood, bro. People see their own brothers do stupid shit, get themselves killed, or get killed over dumb shit. And I don't ever blame my father for the fact that turned out the way he did. But like you, well, y'all came from a good household. My dad was not doing good things, and I looked at that and I said, I don't want to be like that. But I've also had people in my life, cousins, who had been around that stuff and didn't say, I don't want to be like this. They told themselves, this is what I'm destined for. I don't see any other route. No one else in my family has done that. And these are cousins, so it's not like direct family. They don't look at my family and say, oh shit, look, he did that. No. They look at their direct family and they say, they're not getting anywhere. I don't think I can get anywhere. No one in my family has ever got anywhere, and they never had the motivation to say, I'm going to be the first. I'm going to be the first. I only have a couple cousins who ever said, I'm going to be the first. Lots of them are either dead or in a terrible place, and I talk to them constantly, and I've been able to steer some of them, you know, away from doing some of the things they would feel like they need to do. But I also have just been in their mind and seen me so much that I know mental health is not as simple as it seems. My auntie, it's crazy how my auntie's a fucking lunatic, yet she's a motherfucking psychologist, but she's really smart. She understands, and she kind of broke it down to me. Because at first, I was like, why don't you just, I don't get it. I always saw my dad doing bad, and I always just told myself, I do better. Why the hell would somebody want to do what they think is bad? But when she broke it down to me, and I really looked at my life, I realized it's just not that simple. And we don't have to agree on that, but that's just what I see.
Do you believe everybody should get health care?
Do I think what?
Everybody should get health care, universal health care?
I already asked that question. Y'all remember asking that question?
I don't.
No. At 12 o'clock, I'm gonna have to go, but that's like 10 minutes away in my time zone.
Yeah, I gotta go there. That's my last thing.
Where do you work?
I'm a teacher.
Are you the one who said you make $70,000?
I make 75 as well.
As a teacher? Holy shit!
Yep.
What are you, a professor?
No, I work at a high school.
Holy shit! You just already make like 50,000. What do you teach?
Electrical.
Ooh. I've always wanted to learn. I never really invested time into it.
Your boy TRC, he's an electrician.
How much does he make?
He said he's at 77 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was you.
No, I'll probably make 92 this year.
Holy shit! Man. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my MBA, bro. The type of time I'm on. Following in the footsteps of my family.
But like I said, I didn't go to college because of no scholarships and no grants.
You said because of what?
No scholarships and no grants, so I picked up a trade.
I feel you.
That's because you're white and you were able to get in.
Bro, I know a bunch of black people that went through the same trade schools I did. If anything, they picked black people over white people, even if they had a higher score.
That's why I always put on my paperwork that I'm I'm Native American.
I've seen lots of black people not get the same opportunities. There's probably a lot of opportunities that black people do get. But at the same time, I think there's way more bullshit we go through than saving graces. That's an opinion. There's no way for me to prove that.
This is my last game, Travis.
Alright.
Some of us don't live on the West Coast time.
But I don't think the election's rigged, y'all. I don't think the election's rigged at all.
Well, I have to disagree with you on that one.
I don't know why.
Have to.
Well, look at the okay. So just based off of the rallies and the people that came out for those rallies, Trump was filling stadiums.
Don't worry, Trump before 2021 he'll be back in, and he ain't even out yet.
Richie, don't say that. What the hell are you saying that for, dude? I don't want that.
He's my boy.
Oh fuck no. It is a conspiracy whether this election's rigged or not.
Hey,
right now.
How did they find 138,000 ballots and every single one of them was Biden? Not a single one was Trump.
You said what?
They found all Trumps in the trash.
That's right.
Richie, what the fuck?
He knows.
Oh, you.
I'm tuned in, motherfucker.
You said what, Richie?
I be tuned in to the politics.
So you a Trump supporter? I'm
not.
Nothing wrong with that.
One of them niggas. I ain't vote for nobody. Ain't nobody gonna change my life. Shit. It's the point.
That's because Richie can control his attitude and his effort. That's why ain't nobody gonna control his life.
But the fact is, I mean, shit, Trump won't worry about it. He went to go play golf and announced the bro won. He ain't worried.
I believe that.
For real, he playing golf. He got a plan.
I think so too. I definitely think he's got a plan. He's definitely put some lawsuits up.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing over. Ain't nothing over until the lawsuit. I mean, hopefully the Democrats known for killing motherfuckers for going against them. So hopefully they don't happen. Hillary Clinton was killing motherfuckers left or right.
Are you talking about how they suicided him?
Yeah, they call it suicide, you know.
I know all about that.
Richie's pretty smart. I like this guy.
Hey, you can't fuck with them Democrats.
You're gonna end up suicided.
About the Republicans right now, I don't know. The only reason I think a lot of Republicans ain't freaking out right now is because, like you said, they don't think it's over.
They trust Trump.
Friendly UAV online.
But there's definitely, like Democrats, there's definitely a lot of Republicans who are saying, "Hey, we'll go our way. We're gonna trip out."
I watched like 15 videos of the guy. He forgets things so much. How do they think he's suitable for his job?
He's not. Article 25 is going to allow them to do a competency test on him and deem him not competent for the job, and Kamala Harris will be the president in 90 days.
And I'm so sick of her. Everybody like, oh, black woman. Man, these damn rich beat on my nerves.
I kinda like you, bro. I kinda fucks with this dude.
Yeah, my mama was all happy and shit. I'm like, Mom, you a nigga. She ain't no nigga. She ain't no nigga.
We're gonna have to add him into the group chat.
Well, I'm also glad, not only am I glad that, he seems smart and don't deal with the bullshit and just be like, oh yeah, well, he's better type shit. But it don't sound like you favor Trump either. So I like that. People dog people who don't choose one, but sometimes I can understand.
That man got unemployment. I know niggas who ain't had a job a decade and got one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lowered unemployment like a motherfucker. That's what I know off my own research and own seeing. That's a fact, but for some reason...
I'm finna add this dude. I love it.
Right.
He said, but for some reason...
I agree.
I'm right there with him.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Richie, you still with us?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Richie,
Like
what
that
state do
for
you
you,
live in?
bro.
Richie, what state you from?
What state you reppin'? Damn, my boy. Gone. Gone.
Yo, Richie.
Yeah.
Hey, what state are you from?
Friendly UAV online. Halfway there. Keep fighting.
Listen, bro, your mic.
They shoot fireworks over here when Biden on.
Alright.
Fireworks over here.
I mean, Biden has one. I don't think it's gonna turn anyway. Definitely don't think the tables are gonna turn.
Oh, they're gonna turn.
Basically said he
They won't.
So
They won't.
got a while.
The electoral college don't meet to actually submit the votes until like December 13th or something. So
Hey,
technically it's
this
not
part's
official.
opinion. This part's opinion. I think it's over.
It ain't over until Trump says it's over.
I just want to know what state Richie's from so I can go visit him.
Yo, Richie, what state you from?
Why my mic?
He said, why my mic?
Richie.
Y'all hear me?
Richie, if you need me to buy you a new mic, I would gladly give you some money to go get a new mic, bro.
I'll take that money.
Nah, you're a Biden supporter. We ain't giving you shit.
That's why I have Trump by my name.
Oh shit, he does! I got you.
Yeah, he does.
Y'all really making me seem like a terrible person because of my political views.
No, you're not a terrible person. We're just duking it out, having a good old time.
Exactly what you said. It's a view.
Richie, what state are you from, man? Please.
I don't know what's wrong with my mic.
Damn, man, I can't even get that one answer.
Oh God, that's all we need to know, bro.
UAV online.
Richie, what state are you from? Hey yo, S player C9, what state are you from?
Texas.
Oh.
Wow, he's a real fucking man. He's a real fucking man.
What part of Texas? You talking Dallas, Austin?
No, Conroe, just north
Oh
of
man, what the?
Conroe?
Yeah, Conroe.
I don't know where that's at.
Just north of Houston.
Oh, okay. I can't believe Texas almost went blue.
We didn't do nothing.
What's that?
It was all the Biden vote or Trump votes in the trash.
Yeah, they had.
Oh my God, I don't believe that.
When they had this lady down here scheming that got caught up.
See, Joe, they got caught scheming. It's real.
Hey, just because a portion is rigged doesn't mean the whole thing is.
Oh, it's multiple portions, though.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I believe it.
If investigations are put forward, if recounts are put forward, and Biden is still president,
Oh, he won't be.
what are y'all gonna say? Okay, okay, but if he is, Richie, why you standing still, bro? What's going on, man? The internet tweaking, bro? Part of me wants to bet $100 to one of y'all that he will still be president.
This country will burn down.
So in mid-October, they had a survey. 35% of the country thought we were headed to a civil war. What do you think?
After the recount is over.
Civil
That's
War?
definitely. But I'm from
Oh,
Tennessee.
hell no. What you talking about, Civil War?
And Mr. Texas, you want him to win.
Hold on. What did I just hear about Civil War?
Yeah, that shit's coming, bro.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro?
Hey, Travis, I'm out of here, man. I gotta go to bed.
All right, bro.
Gotta be up in 5 hours.
I
I'll
want to
see you
hear
guys
what he's
later.
saying about this Civil War thing. What?
The Civil War.
Why is there gonna be a Civil War?
Because the election was rigged, and all of those Proud Boys you were talking about are going to come up and fucking fight it.
I'm not okay with that, bro.
But that's what's coming.
And you're okay with that?
If the election was rigged, which it appears that there is some shady shit going on, then yeah, if that's what needs to happen.
Happened in the last election too. Fuck no. Oh no. I gotta go, bro. Nothing needs to happen.
No, and I agree with you. Some shady shit happened last election, and it's always fucking happened. But I'm not saying I'm going to be part of it or I'm going to support it. But if it comes to it, then it's going to come to it.
As long as you're not supporting no fucking Civil War, man, I'm not okay with that, bro.
No, I'm just saying that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm scared about, and that's why I need my fucking guns.
Well, if you lived in California, you couldn't buy any for 3 years.
Alrighty, well, have a nice night, bro. That's not a nice thought to think about before I go to sleep.
They're gonna pop off tomorrow. Jeez.
Right.
All right, bro. It was good talking to you.
All right. Have a nice night.
You too. Bye.